Welcome to Tell Me a Story channel. Let's tell your story in a unique way. My parents died in a car accident. Right before my mom passed, she sent us a voice memo. This is going to be a long story, but I just need this off my chest. Here is what happened. In March 2022, I am 16, got a text from my mom and our family app. In this app, we have both my parents, me, my sister, and my brother. I found this very odd. My mom always texted or called. She knew about the voice memo because I explained it to her, but she never used it. At this time, I was in school. Our class just ended, and I was still sitting in the classroom. I put on my headphones to listen to what my mom sent me. When all of a sudden, I felt sick to my stomach. I had a bad feeling about this. I played the message. I heard heavy breathing. My mom started speaking. She explained my dad had been in a car crash. Her voice was breaking. I couldn't tell if it was because of the pain or that it was because she had been crying. She said that our dad had passed on impact. She also said that our dad loved us and cared about us. At this point, I started to cry. I was still sitting in the classroom, unable to move. Listening to my mom explaining that she and dad loved us, that we needed to take care of each other, be there for each other, and protect each other. After that, she said she loved us one more time, and then it stopped. I couldn't believe what just happened. I was hoping it wasn't real. A part of me still thought they were alive. I saw my brother in the hallway, messing and laughing with his friends. After he said goodbye to his friends, he saw me. He come over to the doorway calling my name. I wasn't able to answer. I was having a panic attack. Classmates looked at me like I was nuts, but for once I couldn't care less. My brother came over to me asking what was wrong. I wasn't able to speak. And how do you tell your brother that his parents passed? I pulled out my headphones and put it on his head with my shaking hands. I pressed play. I watched my brother's facial expression going from worried to panicking and crying. Shortly after this, our sister called. I picked up. We knew that the other one knew. We didn't really talk to each other. We just sat there. About an hour later, 2 policemen came into my class. They took me and my brother. We went into the car. The whole ride was silent. The policemen didn't say anything, but I could see their sad facial expressions. Once arrived at the bureau, we saw our sister there. The 3 of us just hugged and cried for a bit. We all sat down, the 3 of us and the 2 policemen. The policeman explained to us that our parents had been in a car crash that involved a driver under the influence. The driver apparently had some minor injuries. They also told us some other things, which I won't give any details about. At this point, I just felt numb and sad for the most part. In between staring to the wall or the floor, I asked the policeman some details, mostly about the driver. The weeks after that were blurry. I only remember that we were trying to stay together because my brother and I were still minors. We didn't want to end up in foster homes. It has been almost a year now. It's been the toughest year of my life. We still live the house of our parents. Our sister was able to be our legal guardian. We take care of each other, like my mom asked us to. Sometimes I wonder how it would be if they would still be here. Don't get me wrong. I have a great bond with my siblings. But I miss our parents. I know my brother and sister also do. This was it. I just needed to tell someone this. Thank you if you've been reading all this. I appreciate it. That was my story to you. Enjoyed it. Subscribe for more.